Hey Stylers, welcome back to the Mothership. If you are visiting from Natalie's channel, welcome Outies, thank you for stopping by. Please take a moment to hit the subscribe button so we can get to know each other. Today, Natalie from Natalie's Outlet and I have come together to give you guys some hacks to help you beat procrastination. Natalie's one of the most hardworking and passionate people I've had the pleasure of knowing. I've met her both online as well as in person, and she's just as amazing in person. If you guys are into hacks and kind of like beauty buster series, that is her specialty, so head on over and show her some love. Procrastination. I think we're all kind of guilty of it, at least to a certain degree. I know when I was in school, I struggled with it tremendously, and I've gotten a tad bit better over time, but I'm still kind of struggling with it. I'm making this video partially for you, but partially for myself. Let me know in the comments below what is one thing that you procrastinate at doing most often. I'm curious. The thing that I procrastinate at the most is filming. The number one hack is clear your desk. Wherever you are working, whether it be your desk or whether it be around your bed or around your couch, make sure that you clear all of your distractions. The more empty your surroundings, the less things there are around to distract you and cause you to procrastinate. I know my desk is not ideal for this, it's not. So I'm gonna go ahead and clear my desk because I find myself doing a million things. For example, I will paint my nails, I will shape my eyebrows, I'll stare at my lava lamp. It's just not a good thing. So just clear your desk so that you're not distracted. Our phones are one of the biggest freaking distractions. I kind of hate you, phone. I kind of hate you, but then I love you at the same time. It's so difficult. When you're working, doing your homework or something like that, definitely set your phone on silent mode so that you're not distracted by any notifications and you're not tempted to like check them. I credit the next hack to my mom. Take your clock and set it 10 minutes forward. Like something you can also do is you can ask someone else in your household to set it forward and not tell you how much ahead they've set it forward. You can also change the clock on your computer so that you're not fooled. So have all the times around you changed. This next one is really silly, but it is scientifically proven, or so I've been told. It's been many years since I was in college. I believe I read this in a book once. If you fake your confidence, it will have a psychological effect on you. The way that you can do this is by striking a power pose. So one way that you could do this is by doing like the Superman or Wonder Woman pose. Put your hands on your hips and stand tall and be like, I'm ready, I'm gonna do this, right? I'm gonna do this. Or like, yes, I'm gonna do this. And you just automatically feel like, man, I'm acting all crazy, so I feel like I should probably do something now, because you like amp yourself up, you know? Figure out your most productive hours of the day. I know for me, anywhere from 11 a.m. to 1 a.m. are my most productive hours. Those are the hours where I feel the most awake. So I feel like those are the hours that I should dedicate to anything important that I have to do throughout the day. Once you figure out the hours where you're most productive, protect those hours with all your life. Like, do not schedule anything around that. No appointments, no dates. Sit down at your desk during those hours and just work. Grind and work while you can, while you have that energy, because just a couple hours throughout the day, right? Like, it shouldn't be that hard. I say this and then I struggle myself. Now, there are some things on our to-do list that are really easy to complete, while other things are a little bit more demanding. If you have any kind of a task that takes about 2 minutes to complete, immediately take care of that task. For example, if you think, okay, I should probably take that broom and put it in the closet in that one room, that's just gonna take a minute for you to do, right? But if you leave that and every time you go into the kitchen you think that, that's gonna be even more work and more stress than just taking those 2 minutes to walk to that room and put the broom away, right? So if there's an easy task that you have to do it immediately and get it off your checklist, just like that. Wasn't too bad. Now, if a task is difficult and you are just struggling, you do not want to start it, it's just complete dreadfulness, what you can do is tell yourself that you will only give yourself 10 10 minutes, okay? That's all you will give yourself to do that task. So if you have to write an essay, say, I'm just gonna attempt to write this essay for 10 minutes, okay? So that way when you start your assignment, you're not dedicating yourself to like several hours. Instead, your mind just thinks it's going to be for 10 minutes, so it's a little bit more you know, easier to digest, to accept, and to take care of. This one is huge, and I think with social media nowadays it's even easier to do. One way that you can definitely not procrastinate is to promise others, or to hold or to like have other people be aware of your progress. So something that I like to do sometimes is I'll say, oh, I only have like an hour to do this. So I'll take a photo of myself with the time at that hour, and then after an hour I'll show the photo of whatever I did after an hour with the time. So that way when you post it publicly, you feel like, you know, you feel like more responsible to complete it. You know, it's not just about you anymore. You made a promise, so if you don't do it, then you're disappointing other people. So that's one way that you can tell other people about your progress and also get yourself to work if you're having issues procrastinating. This next one is really fun, and this one's a really good one to do if you do the power pose, because then you'll get yourself really amped up. I challenge you to race against yourself. So give yourself 30 minutes. For example, if you have like a math paper that you have to, like a sheet of like math problems that you have to complete, give yourself 30 minutes, right? So set the timer for 30 minutes on your phone and give yourself that amount of time. Be like, okay, I can finish this in 30 minutes, and like race against yourself. If you're someone who is competitive, this is a great hack. I know personally I'm pretty competitive and I like to compete with myself. That's really lame. But yeah, I mean, you always have yourself to compete with, right? I mean, you should strive to be a better version of yourself every day. If you find that you're extremely bored with the activity at hand, change your scenery. Go to a different room, change your seat or something. Like instead of the desk chair, go to the couch, move around, change your scenery to kind of help you feel a little bit refreshed. That really, seriously, like scenery makes such a huge difference, you guys. A clean change of scenery is perfect. Now, finally, I think everyone should do this last hack, and that is to reward yourself. You can do a ton of different things to reward yourself. Some people will reward themselves with food. Other people will reward themselves by, you know, like watching an episode of their favorite show. The way that I reward myself is I watch like a favorite episode of mine of like a show that I'm watching, and I'll have like some food with it. So a little like movie afternoon date with myself. Bonus, okay? These aren't really, well, I guess they're kind of hacks. They're more just like little things you can do here and there to help you become more productive. Make sure that the room that you're working in is anywhere between 70 to 77 degrees. So that way you are degrees Fahrenheit, so that you are not too cold and not too hot. And it's just like a perfect temperature, so you're relaxed, your body is, you know, it feels great. Something else you can do is to sit next to a window. Sitting next to a window is said to improve your focus by a 15%. This next one is really strange, but have some kind of a lemony scent thing around you. Like if you have a lemony candle, or if you have lemonade, just having some kind of a lemony scent, it supposedly reduces errors in your work by 50%. Like what is that? I hope you guys enjoy these hacks. Please take a moment to head on over to Natalie's channel and show her some love. Also, please take a moment to follow me on Instagram, Twitter, Facebook, Periscope, Snapchat, all under the same username, SofiaStyled, so we can get to know each other. I will see you guys very soon. Keep styling.